Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers play the Portland Trail Blazers tomorrow. It is about 8:38 the night before, and I want to make this video because the game's at 12:30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern. So, yeah, we're gonna be on top of that ahead of time so that that video can be watched well before the game. So, yeah. Talking about the Portland Trail Blazers, obviously one would expect after the Lakers sewed up the 3 seed in the last win against the Rockets, for which we're very proud of. And we're going to rest a lot of people, and that is exactly what the Lakers are going to do. But in the spirit of being consistent, since it's the final game of the season, we want to do things the right way. We're going to go over the Portland Trail Blazers just like we would go over any other team. I watched all the highlights earlier today of the last 5 matchups, and we're going to get through this together. So let's get it done. All right, so the Portland Trail Blazers are a team about 5 games ago that was able to get a victory in Toronto. And we will go over the team stats, then the box score, and then we'll move on to the next game. But the Portland Trail Blazers against the Raptors won 112-103, and they shot 48% from the field, 42 of 86, and 29% from the 3, 10 of 34. Now the Raptors shot 44 of 96 for 45% from the field, and 35% from 3, 12 of 34. The free throw difference was 18 of 20 for the Portland Trail Blazers, 3 of 5 for the Toronto Raptors. So that's 90% for the Blazers, 60% for the Raptors. Blazers won the boards by a lot, 54-35. Offensive boards, 17 for the Blazers, 13 for Toronto. Toronto had 9 more assists than the Blazers did, 29-20. 4 more steals than the Blazers did, 14-10. A lot of steals in this game. 6 blocks for the Blazers, 1 for the Raptors. 25 turnovers for the Blazers, 28 points conceded off of those. At 18 turnovers for the Raptors, 17 points conceded off of those. A lot of turnovers, a lot of steals. Fast break points, 21-20. Got Blazers. They got the victory there. Fast break points in the paint is 64-58. Toronto's got the lead there. All right, the largest lead of the game for the Blazers was 15, and the largest lead of the game for Toronto was 9. Now let's get into the box score right now. Okay, Toumani Camara, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3 for 5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Deni Avdija, 10 of 20 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 26 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 15 rebounds, 7 offensive boards. Wow, dude is balling. He is having a hell of a year. Donovan Clingan, 3 of 6 from the field, 8 points, 13 rebounds, 5 of them offensive boards. Whew, him and Deni were going crazy on the boards. Got 3 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks go along with that for Donovan. Shaedon Sharpe had a big game in this one, 14 of 23 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3 for 36 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 7 boards. Those Blazers are going to be something else next year, man. They're going to be something else. And they get a lottery pick, too. I think they have their pick. Ooh, we better hope they don't win the lottery. I don't think they will, but my goodness, man. This is a good team, low-key. Delano Blanton's also had a breakout this season, going back home to Toronto, 8 of 19 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3, 23 points, 6 turnovers, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not exactly lighting the world on fire there, but 23 points doesn't hurt. Justin Minaya, I believe it's Justin. We'll probably see a lot of him tomorrow because there's going to definitely be some rested players. I don't know that we'll see too much of anybody who's in this regular starting lineup tomorrow for the Blazers. Not really sure. We'll see. Jarris Walker, 0 of 2 from the field, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. Chris Murray, 14 minutes of play, got a rebound and 3 turnovers. Not great for Chris Murray. Duop Rafe, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 1 board. Matisse Thybulle is back in rotation for the Blazers after being out. I don't know if he's been hurt or what, but he's getting a lot of run now. 5 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 1 assist, and 3 boards for Matisse. And Ryan Rupert, 2 of 3 from the field, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2. And that's it. Yeah, 5 points and 3 rebounds for Ryan. All right, for the losing Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes did not play that great here. 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc for 5 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 2 boards. I don't recognize those stats for Scotty. I don't know what's going on there. Orlando Robinson, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 14 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 5 boards. 3 of them offensive boards for Orlando. RJ, Barrett, 9 of 18 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3 for 18 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 5 boards. Jamal Sheed, 10 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. 2 of them offensive boards, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3. Jacoby Walter, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 offensive boards to go there for the Rook. Cole Swider. Our Cole Swider's in Toronto, huh? Well, he shot terribly. 0 of 8 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. He had a steal, though. Battle, 3 of 4 from the 3, 9 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards for Battle. Jonathan Mogbo, 10 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field, 6 turnovers for Jonathan. He did a lot of dunking, though. AJ Lawson is in Toronto now. 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 13 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, and 3 boards for AJ. And Ochai Agbaji, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 15 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. All right, that concludes that game. Portland took care of business because Denny and Clingan were monsters on the glass, and a lot of steals took place as well for both teams. All right, so the next game we'll look at is another game on the Eastern Conference road trip, their final Eastern Conference game of the season, I believe it is. I'm just spewing that out of my face. I don't actually know if that's true. Yes, it is. It was their final Eastern Conference game. The Blazers lost to the Chicago Bulls 118-113 in Chicago. All right, so team stats will tell us why that was the case. 38% from the field, 44 of 115. I don't think I've seen anybody attempt 115 field goals this season, not from my eyesight. This is the most field goals I've ever seen attempted this season. So 38% there for the Blazers, 41 of 87 from the field for the Bulls, 47% for the Bulls. This is wild. 10 to 27 for the Bulls from 3, 37%. 11 to 42 for the Blazers, 26%. The Bulls got to the line 31 times, hit 26 of them for 83%. Blazers 18 times, hit 14 of them for 77%. The Bulls won the glass 61 to 54. 19 offensive boards for the Blazers. But with all those shot attempts, it makes sense. 11 offensive rebounds for the Bulls. 25 assists for the Bulls, 23 for the Blazers. You have 115 field goal attempts and 42 threes and only 23 assists, Blazers. It's craziness. I don't understand what Chauncey Billups is doing up there. 7 steals for the Blazers, 2 for the Bulls, 8 blocks for the Bulls, 5 for the Blazers. 5 turnovers for the Blazers, 8 points conceded off of those. So they really took care of the ball on this one. You got to give them credit there. 18 turnovers for the Bulls, 23 points conceded off of those. 15 fast break points for the Bulls, 16 for the Blazers, and 62 points in the paint for the Blazers, 58 for the Bulls. 15 was the largest lead for the Bulls, and 5 was for the Blazers. All right. So Denny also had a massive game in this one. 12 of 25 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 11 of 14 from the free throw line for 37 points, 5 assists, and 11 rebounds, 6 of them offensive boards. If he keeps playing like this, he's going to be an all-star soon, man. Donovan Clingan, 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, 7 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 18 rebounds. 7 of them offensive. Him and Denny just crushing the glass in these 2 Eastern Conference games. I mean, they're just crushing. Matisse Thybulle, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for 7 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 assists, and 4 boards. Shaedon Sharpe, 7 of 23 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, not good there. 17 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 2 boards. Delano Blanton, 9 of 22 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 21 points, 1 block, 3 assists, and 3 boards. Justin Minaya, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 1 board in 10 minutes. Jarius Walker, I keep calling him Jarius Walker, but that's not his name. No. His name is Jabari. Forgive me if I call him Jarius. That's Jabari, Samaki's son. He is 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, and walked away with 7 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards here. Chris Murray, 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 8 points, 1 block, 2 assists, and 5 boards. And Ryan Rupert, also 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 7 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 4 assists. no assists, excuse me, and 4 rebounds. So let's look at the winning team. Modest Buzelis had a double-double in this one. 12 points, 12 boards, 2 of them offensive boards, 3 blocks to go along with it, and 1 assist, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3 in 34 minutes of play for Buzelis. Vucevic, 12 of 22 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 31 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 12 boards, 3 of them offensive boards. So both of them crushed on the on the glass as well. 12 for Buzelis, 12 for Vucevic. You're going to see a lot of rebounds in this one. I see down there with Giddey. We can just get into his stats right now. Another triple-double for Giddey, 4-13 from the field, all 1 from 3. Not good shooting, but 15 points, 12 assists, and 19 rebounds for Josh Giddey, 5 of them offensive boards. So that's 10 rebounds from Buzelis. No, 12 rebounds from Buzelis, 12 rebounds from Vucevic, and 19 rebounds from Giddey. All them brick shots Portland was throwing up. It's no wonder everybody was able to pull down a ridiculous amount of boards. Kevin Huerter, 9 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 3 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. And Coby White, 9 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. 31 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. For the bench of the Bulls, THT, rare sighting, 16 minutes of play, 4 or 5 from the field, 13 points. Phillips got an assist in 5 minutes. Dalen Terry, 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. And Pat Will, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the field, 0-2 from 3. And Zach Collins, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3 for 5 points, 1 steal, 1 block, and 2 boards. A lot of rebounds in this one, a lot of brick shots from the Portland Trail Blazers. People just jacking up shots, speeding down the floor, laying the ball up, throwing it up in the air. 115 field goals attempted. I ain't never seen anything like that in my life. So, let's move on. Portland Trail Blazers are next to play the San Antonio Spurs. I believe it is. I clicked away, but I'm going to get back to it right now. The Spurs was that game. They lost the game. No, the Blazers won. 120-109. And we'll get into how that took place. First, the team stats. The field goal percentage is as follows. 43% for the Spurs, 47% for the Blazers. That's 41 of 95 from the field for the Spurs and 42 of 89 for the Blazers. 32% for the Spurs from 3, 11 of 34, 36% from 3 for the Blazers, 15 of 41. 21 of 27 from the free throw line for the Blazers, 77%, and 16 of 21 for the Spurs, 76%. 45 to 44 plus 1 for the Spurs on the boards, and the Spurs had 13 boards to the 8 from the Blazers. 26 assists for the Spurs, 25 for the Blazers. 10 steals for the Blazers, 9 for the Spurs. Again, a lot of steals on both sides. 5 blocks for the Blazers, 4 for the Spurs. 19 turnovers, 22 points conceded off of those. 18 turnovers and 22 points conceded off of those for the Spurs. And 15 turnovers for the Blazers, 14 points conceded off of those. So yeah, the steals turned into a lot of turnovers. Good differential there for both teams. Fast break points, the Blazers were +2, 20 to 18. And the Blazers were +2 on the points in the paint as well, 52 to 50. 17 was the largest lead of the game for the Blazers, 3 for the Spurs. All right, let's go to the box score. Harrison Barnes, 17 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 7 boards, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Bismack Biyombo, 5 of 10 from the field, 10 points, 1 block, 4 assists, 2 offensive boards. Chris Paul, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 8 points, 1 steal, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. Devin Vassell, 8 of 16 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 21 points, 3 steals, 2 assists, and 7 boards, 2 of them offensive. Stephon Castle, 7 of 17 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 22 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of them also offensive. Mamu Galashvili, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 assists there. Julian Champagnie, is it Julian or Justin? I'll never quite know. Yeah, it's Julian, I got it right. Justin's in Washington, I believe. And he went 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 from the field, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Keldon Johnson, 1 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 points, 3 blocks, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. 5 rebounds and 1 assist, 3 offensive rebounds to be exact. Not a great shooting night there, but he did make up for it somewhat on the offensive glass, I guess. 3 blocks didn't hurt, but man, some terrible shooting there. Jordan McLaughlin, 2 of 2 from the field, 5 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 2 boards. Malachi Branham, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 17 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards. And Blake Wesley, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 3 boards. All right, let's check out the winning team, Portland. Toumani Camara, 23 points, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards, 1 block to go along with that on 8 of 16 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3. You got Donovan Clingan, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 10 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, and 8 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards. Matisse Thybulle, 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. Shaedon Sharpe, 5 of 17 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 21 points, 6 turnovers, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 10 rebounds. The double-double there for Shaedon Sharpe. Delano Blanton, 20 points, 1 steal, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Justin Minaya, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3 for 5 points, 1 steal, 1 block, and 1 assist. Jarace Walker. Jarace is in Indy, by the way. I just want to say Jarace because it say J, but it's Jabari. We're going to get that right. Jabari Walker, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 10 points, 4 rebounds for Jabari. Chris Murray, 18 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds, 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. And Ryan Rupert, 7 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 1 rebound, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. Yeah, they shrunk their bench quite a bit. They rested a lot of people in this one. Did the Blazers still got the victory against the Spurs at home. And I don't really have much to say about that. Let's just move on. All right. Next game, the Portland Trail Blazers played a thriller against the Utah Jazz. Yes, they went into overtime. It was actually a thriller. It really was. The score was 133 to 126. And once again, the Blazers jacked up a million shots. 104 to be exact. 48 of 104 was the field goals there for the Blazers, 46%. 50 of 98 for the Jazz, 51%. So the Jazz didn't miss very much in the three either. 15 of 36 for 41%, and the Blazers 11 of 45 for 24% from three. Blazers missed a lot of free throws here. 19 of 28 for 67%, and 15 of 36 for the Blazers. Excuse me, that was a three. No, 18 of 22 for the Blazers for 81%. So yeah, you miss what? 9 free throws, Blazers, lost by 7. We always pay attention to that type of stuff. 56 rebounds for the Jazz, 43 for the Blazers. It's not something you're going to see the Jazz do very often these days. They don't rebound very well as a team. 16 offensive boards for the Jazz, 14 for the Blazers. I think that's by design based on who they're sitting at most of the time and that kind of thing. Jazz are a tanking club. I think they can rebound much better than they had been. But this is a good rebounding game for them. 27 assists for both teams. Another super steals game for the Blazers. 13 steals there, 14 for the Jazz. So every night the Blazers are getting the ball stolen from them, and they're stealing a lot. That is something to pay attention to. 5 blocks for the Blazers, 4 for the Jazz. 17 turnovers for the Blazers, 23 points conceded off of those. 24 turnovers for the Jazz, 31 points conceded off of those. That is not the kind of Kobe you want. 24 turnovers? No, sir. You don't like that. But a lot of steals, man. That's going to cause them. Fast break points, 18 for the Jazz, 10 for the Blazers. 70 points in the paint for the Jazz, 68 for the Blazers. Both teams had an 8-point lead at one point. And let's get to the box score. All right, Toumani Camara, 6 of 18 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 16 points, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 assists, and 6 boards. 3 of them offensive boards for Toumani Camara. Donovan Clingan, 3 of 4 from the field, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 5 offensive boards. He's killing it on the offensive glass every single night is Donovan Clingan. Matisse Thybulle, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 12 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 4 boards. Shaedon Sharpe, 13 of 23 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3, 37 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. He is jacking up shots, man. 5 turnovers go along with it. He turned the ball over a lot, and he jacks up a million shots a night, this guy. Delano Blanton, same thing. 4-16 from the field, 0-7 from 3, 11 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 assists, and 2 boards. They just give him the ball to Shaedon and Blanton and just tell him to go. Do whatever you want. Just make sure we don't win is basically what the Blazers are saying. Justin Minaya, 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound for Justin. Jabari Walker's got it right this time. 7 of 11 from the field, 0-3 from 3, 15 points, 1 steal, 7 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. Chris Murray, 3 of 7 from the field, 0-4 from 3, 6 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, 2 of them offensive boards. And Ryan Rupert, 7 of 17 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3, 19 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. All right, let's check out the winning Utah Jazz. Flip continues to make me look foolish for saying I didn't like him as a rookie before the draft. This is not the first time I made a mistake like that. I did the same thing with Keontae George of the Jazz. They are doing good things in the draft, and Flip has been fantastic for the last couple of weeks. This is a crazy line, Law. Crazy. 30 points, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 5 assists, 18 rebounds, 5 of them offensive rebounds, 13 of 17 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc. Flip. Bryce Sensabaugh, 7 of 12 from the field, 6 of 10 from the 3. 22 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 4 boards for Bryce. He's also turned into something, plus 18, led the team. Colin Sexton, 6 of 14 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 15 points, 2 steals, 5 assists. Johnny Juzang, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 14 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 1 assist, and 5 boards. Keontae George, 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 9 for 3, 18 points, 1 steal, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. 7 turnovers for Keontae. He has got to stop turning the ball over so much. If he doesn't grow in that area, it's going to cap off his ceiling. Micah Potter, 4 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the field, 0-2 from behind the arc. Tishabwe, I don't think I've ever said his name correctly. 19 minutes of play, 7 of 14 from the field, 17 points, 10 rebounds. He has been impressive. Here and there, when I look at Utah Jazz games over the last couple of weeks, they give him minutes, he's been doing stuff like that. So I don't know how to say his name, Oscar Shabwe or something like that. He ain't bad. Pay attention to that dude. Svi Mykhailiuk, ex-Laker, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. 7 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds for him. And Jaden Springer, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 6 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. And that concludes what took place against Utah for the Blazers. Utah beat them in overtime in a really, really fun highlight to watch. All right, in the last game we are going to go over here is against the Golden State Warriors. Last night, the Warriors won the game 103-86 in Portland. Supreme blowout. Waste of time to watch, but we will go over the stats either way. Both teams shot like crap. 33 of 83 for the Warriors, 39%. Blazers, 32 of 85 for 37%. The Blazers, 6 of 30 from the 3 for 20%. The Warriors, 14 of 44 from 3 for 31%. The Blazers shot 16 of 22 from the free throw line for 72%. And the Warriors shot 23 of 28 from the free throw line for 82%. Blazers won the glass 52-47, 13 offensive rebounds for the Blazers, 7 for the Dubs. 26 assists for the Dubs, 21 for the Blazers, 15 steals for the Dubs, 9 for the Blazers, 7 blocks for the Dubs, 5 for the Blazers. And the Golden State Warriors turned the ball over 15 times, 18 points conceded off of those. The Blazers turned the ball over 22 times, 20 points conceded off of those. More steals to go along. The Blazers are going to have steals. They're giving them up and they're taking them from you. It's another game just like that. Fast break points, 18 for both teams. Points in the paint, the Blazers were plus 18, 50-32. Largest lead was 27 for the Warriors, 6 for the Blazers. All right, let's get into this box score here. Draymond Green, 1 of 6 from field, 1 of 5 from 3. 3 points, 1 block, 4 steals, 5 assists, and 7 boards. Typical Draymond Green numbers. Jimmy Butler, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 11 of 11 from the free throw line with a Kobe. 24 points, 2 steals, 7 assists, and 5 boards. Steph Curry, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3 for 14 points, 1 block, 5 assists, and 5 boards. Moses Moody, 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3 for 9 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 2 boards. Podziemski, 4 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3 for 10 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 7 boards. Jonathan Kuminga, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3 for 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, no assists. Kevon Looney, 16 minutes of play, had 2 blocks, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds, and a point on a free throw. Some dude named Key made 2 free throws. He also had a rebound and a turnover. Kevin Knox, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 points and 2 turnovers. Trace Jackson Davis had 3 minutes of play, got an assist, a steal. How is he in a doghouse like this? I'll never understand. Guy Santos, 5 minutes of play, got an assist. There's a lot of garbage time in this one. And the Golden State Warriors played everybody. Quentin Post, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3 for 10 points, 1 block, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. Buddy Hield, 6 of 14 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3 for 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Gary Payton II, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 3 boards. Yuri Collins, they keep on checking him in right before the end of the game, I guess. I don't know how this works, but he doesn't credit himself anything, but they have him as listed as stats and not a DNP. So I don't even know how that works. The second time I've seen that in the Golden State stats, and it's kind of weird. Makes me wonder what's actually going on there. Yuri Collins. Anyway, Pat Spencer, 3 minutes of play, got a steal out of the situation. All right, because when you see a guy get 0 minutes, 0 everything, it's called a DNP. And I see those listed on the Portland side, but they don't have him listed as a DNP. And it's the second game that I've seen that in Golden State. What the hell are they doing with that dude? What's actually happening there? Are they trying to credit him with actually getting in the game for some weird reason? Why? Tamani Kamara, 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 10 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Chris Murray, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 7 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 assists, and 6 boards, 2 offensive rebounds. Donovan Clingan, 7 of 13 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 14 points, 1 assist, 1 block, 15 rebounds, 4 from offensive. Matisse Thybulle, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 11 points, 3 steals, 4 rebounds. Delano Blanton, bricklayer himself, 1 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 3 points, 1 block, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Just shoot. As long as we lose, we're happy. Justin Minaya, 4 points, 1 steal, 2 of 4 from the field, 15 minutes of play for Justin. Jabari Walker, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 19 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 6 boards. Dwop Rafe, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 for 3 rebounds. CC Sissoko. Is that how you say that? Give me a second. I didn't even know he was with the Blazers. When the heck did he get here? City Sissoko. That's how you say that. Yeah, he was drafted by the Spurs at one point. Somehow he finds himself over here, and I never knew that he was there, but nevertheless he did some things. 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 3 points, 6 turnovers, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. 2 of them offensive boards. And Ryan Rupert, 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3 for 15 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. In 25 minutes of play, they DNP'd everybody else, set most of their real players. So I would guess this is what the Lakers are going to see. Some Kamari, Murray, Clingan, Thybulle, Banton, Minaya, Walker, Rafe, and Sissoko, and Rupert. Because you ain't going to see Jeremy Grant. Denny's probably been shut down for the season. Anthony's been shut down. Shaden Sharp got shut down. And I ain't heard Scoot Henderson's name at all in these 5 games. So, yeah, that's what's up with the Blazers, man. We got a garbage time game tomorrow against this team. We've went over all 5 of the games they've last played. None of them were worth watching except for the Utah game, if you ask me. And tomorrow's going to be no exception. If anything, we're going to run our worst players. They're going to run their worst players and try to stay as healthy as possible. Their season ends. I'm sure they're already thinking about their off season, you know, their island plans and all the different stuff that has to do with being a rich guy. And I have no doubt that this game means nothing to either team. No doubt. So let's look at the situation with the injury report. The Blazers have Shaden Sharp, Denny Avdija, Ayton, Jeremy Grant, and Anthony Simons all as game time decisions. I don't think any of those people play. And the Lakers on this particular one have Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, Luka Doncic, and Gabe Vincent as on this injury report. Vando and Gabe are game time decisions. The others are out, but I think it's even more people out. I'm almost certain of that. So give me a second as I will pull up another injury report very soon and tell us what it is that we see here, because I believe there is more to understand about this particular game, because I saw an injury report that told us something totally different. So yeah, let's check the game preview out on the NBA.com. And they don't tell us what the Lakers are wearing yet. I guess it's too early to know. It's too early to see an injury report as well over here. So that was pretty damn useless. Thank you very much for being absolutely useless. NBA.com. So yeah, I can't tell you what the Lakers are wearing because they won't tell me. But what I can tell you is that the Lakers have a Saturday game, so they're likely going to wear white. And I'll assume the Blazers probably wear black or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? But the point is, it's a garbage time game. It's a Bronny game. It is a Bronny game. I think Bronny gets probably about 35 minutes tomorrow. You're going to see a lot of players that you would otherwise expect not to see very much, because at the end of the day, this is a game where the Lakers are really not thinking too much about much. We've gotten the Western Conference sold up. Third seed is done. And now we just kind of try to make it to the end of this, this road without any extra injuries. That's really what the game is for the Lakers. So I wish I could give you some more information. I thought that information would be available for us. Apparently not. But nevertheless, the Los Angeles Lakers are in a great spot because we have sold things up. And so that's really what it is. I had the injury report that I had gotten from Facebook on one phone but not the other, and unfortunately it's the phone I'm recording, so I can't look at that. But Bron is out for certain. Luka's out. Austin's out. Dorian's out. Gabe, I think, is out. I think, yeah, it's one of those type of things where we're going to sit as many human beings as humanly possible and just try to stay as healthy as possible. That's really what it is. It's a Bronny game, man. We're not interested in doing too much tomorrow. So, yeah, man, trying to find another injury report. But they're not giving me much of nothing. So, that's pretty much it, man. That's about as much as I can give you as of right now. But I do know that the Los Angeles Lakers are sitting pretty much everybody. The Blazers are likely going to sit pretty much everybody, and they'll just run a G League unit out there. And we will watch it while simultaneously trying to keep an eye on all the other games at 12:30 that ultimately are taking place in the Western Conference, for which hold a lot of weight with us. You're talking about a big game between the Clippers and the Warriors that I think a lot of Laker fans may actually opt to watch over the Laker game itself, because it will determine who we play. If Golden State wins that game, we'll likely see the Golden State Warriors. If the Clippers win the game, we are likely going to see the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, some things could shake out. Minnesota could potentially lose to the Utah Jazz, especially if Flip plays like he did in the last game. Who knows? But I do think Anthony Edwards will be available for that game. I know he had a technical that was supposed to be keeping him out of this game, but I think they rescinded it so he'd be available. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have him out there tomorrow for Minnesota against the Jazz. So we'll see. It seems like the Jazz want to play good ball in the season, but I don't think they got a chance of beating Minnesota with seeding on the line. If the Clippers lose their game, because of all the tiebreakers and stuff, they go immediately to the 7th spot and play in the play-in tournament, which is crazy how good they've been playing. If they win the game against Golden State Warriors, and that spot is for the Golden State Warriors in the play-in spot. So that is a play-in game. And that's why I think most of the NBA will be watching that game. So yeah, Golden State is Clippers versus the Clippers. I think that game is in Inglewood. No, it's at Chase Center in San Francisco. So that's going to be huge. It's at the same time our game is, just like every other Western Conference game. If you care about Eastern Conference games, they're at 10 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, that's how we are rocking there, man. And yes, Ant will be available for his Wolves game. It says that here. So yeah, man, that's what we're paying attention to. We got the 3rd seed locked up. The question is, who do we play? But we will know that tomorrow. We can start scheming for that as soon as this game ends tomorrow. So I think that the high likelihood that we're going to see the Golden State Warriors is all determined by whether or not they can beat the Clippers tomorrow night. Otherwise, one of them teams is going to be in the play-in tournament, period. And I hope they both get knocked off. I don't care about another one of those teams at all. So, yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it. 50-31 is your Laker record. 3rd seed sold up. We see who we play tomorrow. Let's just stay healthy. I don't think any of our real players are going to be playing that game. Maybe one of them. But, you know, that's pretty much it. I wish I had more information, but that is what I have for you. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me all season long. And, of course, we're going to be rocking in the playoffs as well. But for now, my name is BDL44, and I thank you all for watching.